not all men, but always a man. Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good, you are happy and you are content and you are staying healthy. So I think this video will be a little longer one because I have been thinking of making this one, but yeah, I couldn't, and something has really triggered me to make this video. So the thing is, I think I don't even need to get into reports about many ways how women feel unsafe, like at every walk of their life, at every decision or every choice of their life. And thanks to social media, that getting such reports has become a lot more easier, and acknowledging that such behavior is not normal and it is obnoxious and morally deprived also become a lot more easier these days. But there are still some men who think that these laws are only for women and how they must be careful about their actions and words, because like all the laws exist only for women. And I'm so shocked to hear these kind of statements from men. I mean, do you mean that these laws stop you from acting whichever way you want, like forgetting your limits and decency? Then the answer is that's the reason. I mean, that's precisely why these laws exist, and that is to protect women. And for those kind of men, I think I need to dive into reports. So according to National Annual Report and Index on Women Safety, like around 40% of women are unsafe in India's urban areas, and only 1 out of 3 cases report harassment. And if you are a girl watching this video, you must be knowing, or you must feel why women step back from reporting their cases. Now coming to the main thing. So I was in a public place, and mostly there were men, and they were discussing about Balesor's self-immolation issue. You may know that there was a girl from Balesor district who set herself on fire because she was being harassed, and it was too soon to come to any kind of conclusions because the investigations were ongoing, and those men were actually discussing about the loopholes in laws and how they must be careful and so on. So during that time, another news popped up where it said that a university professor was arrested after a girl filed a complaint and accusing him of having an affair with her, and later denied marrying her. So now the girl complaining years later became the subject of the discussion actually. So, you know, the entire room was filled with so much negativity. There were so many negative comments going on, like अभी लड़की को याद आ रहा है लड़की पहले क्यों नहीं कंप्लेंट की, एंड इज इट ओनली द मैन्स फॉल्ट, दोनों के कंसेंट से ही हुआ होगा जो भी हुआ होगा, लड़के की भी क्या गलती है, आई मीन द प्रोफेसर की भी क्या गलती है, राइट प्रोफेसर की भी क्या गलती हो सकती है, बिकॉज द गर्ल वॉज अराउंड 18 to 20 years of age, and this professor was definitely above 30. And when it comes to worldly things, other worldly things, these men state that they are matured. They speak so highly of themselves. They say they know everything, they know what's wrong, what's right, they can dictate a girl what she should do, how she should behave. But when it comes to such things, their maturity suddenly stops working. It was kind of all okay, like I was calming myself down until one comment came, and that made my blood pressure really rise. And the comment was लड़की पक्का मलमल हुई होगी. This phrase मलमल translates as an easy girl in English. वरना कोई लड़का या फिर कोई प्रोफेसर कोई लड़की के पीछे, कोई स्टूडेंट के पीछे क्यों पड़ेगा. Let me translate this in English. this girl must have given a chance to this professor, otherwise, why would a professor like him pursue a girl like her? I mean, see the amount of respect they have towards any women. If me, that comment still haunts me like anything. I mean, how can you give such statements publicly? And believe me, such statements really call into question the point of being educated. What the purpose of your education if you are making such statement in a public place fearlessly? And dear men, that's exactly why women suffer in silence. Because every time a girl speaks up, society chooses to question her choice, her character, her timing, and never a man's action. Like, please ask every girl you know whom you are familiar with, please ask them whether and how many times they have faced abuse or harassment, and how many times they dared to file a complaint or shared it with their loved ones. You will find only a few, because even if we know that our parents and loved ones, they love us and they might believe us, but we have this constant or haunting fear, what if they don't, what if we get crushed under their doubts, what if like how can I describe such things to someone, that I let that man do such things to me? How can I let them know that I let myself suffered through those things? Like, you men can never understand this and you still choose to make such statements publicly. I really question the very purpose of you being educated. Believe me, these doubts or these fears are heavier than the abuse itself. I mean, before puking such morally deprived, such remark about women publicly, please use that little brain of yours. And not lastly, I want to say, not all men, but always a man, and that is enough to make us live in fear.